work, Mom.
Good work, Madeline.
Good work, Mom.
Thank you.
Mom. Yeah, all the off.
Yeah, Paxton did those, so you can keep going. Hi guys, Darlene here with Honey and Leaf Acres. We thought we would take you on our first journey of planting garlic. It's not a crop we have done before, but we use it on the farm and thought it would be great if we could produce it ourselves. So we have gone ahead and gotten our plot of land ready. We wanted to make sure we had nutrient dense soil. So you want to do that with either some compost or you want to use some organic fertilizer to get the best nutrients in that soil for your garlic. You also want to make sure that where you're planting is in direct sunlight, because that's important for garlic to grow, and you want to make sure that your soil isn't in a spot where it's going to get too wet, because garlic can't suck it up, and by the time you go to harvest your garlic you won't have a healthy bulb. So we've checked all of those boxes. We also went ahead and laid down our weed mat. We decided to use something that we already had on the farm, which is something we like to do, is use what we have in a variety of ways. So this weed mat was actually in our garden this past summer, where we had tomatoes and peppers and cucumbers and a variety of things. So we went ahead and laid that down because you want your garlic to be 6 inches apart. A little bit more is fine, but any less will cause crowding on those roots and your bulb just won't be the best, you know, the biggest and best that you're looking for. So all of these holes are at least 6 inches apart. We laid that down and we are almost ready to go ahead and dig those holes. Why are we planting garlic? We are planting garlic because garlic is really great medicinally, and that's how we use it mostly on the farm. I know a lot of people use it to cook with, which is something we do as well, but we really like to make honey fermented garlic, and that is something that we use as the first sign of sickness, and also sometimes just to boost our immune system. And we already make the honey on the farm, obviously, with our bees, which is an amazing blessing there, and so we're learning so much with them. But we thought, why wouldn't it be awesome if we could grow the garlic and have the honey all from our farm? So that's what was the catalyst for us doing this. And we're also hoping to provide that garlic to our farm stand for other people to buy, and obviously to help others learn a little bit. So we bought our garlic, a couple of different varieties from a local garlic farm. They're based out of Hudson, so we'll go ahead and put the link to their information. So if you guys are interested or looking for garlic yourselves, you can go ahead and visit them there. So the next step will be to put those garlic cloves in the ground. So let's go. Penny, you want to help me? All right, guys, so we are back. We've dug all of our holes with our helper, and now we're going to plant the garlic. So when you're at the store, you buy a bulb of garlic. It's a big piece, and there's all these smaller pieces, and these are the cloves. So we have pulled those apart, as you can see, and we are going to take, this bottom part is flat and the top part is pointy. We're going to take that bottom part, which is where your root system is going to come out of, and we're going to put it in the ground with that part in the dirt. Do you want to do that? I'm going to show them how to put it in the hole. You turn this way and put it in this hole. Yeah, that's you got it, and it stays here. And then what do we do next? After you put that clove in there, we're looking at a hole that's about 2 to 4 inches deep. You don't want to get it too deep in there, and then you don't want it to be too shallow, obviously. And then you just, oh, where is it? Here, your shovel. You're gonna take that dirt and you're gonna cover that hole back up. You're gonna cover that up with dirt. Give it a little bit of a pat. Yes. There you go. Can you turn around so the camera can see you? Right, so again, just the flat side down. That root system's going to come out of there, and cover that back up. So to keep them nice and cozy for the winter, you want to make sure, like we talked about, covering them with mulch to regulate the temperature and to help prevent those weeds from sneaking through. So the last step is we will just take a handful. Most people, or often people, will take their garden bed and their garlic garden bed and just cover it with mulch. But since we chose to use the weed mat from last season, we're just going to take a handful of mulch and lay it over each of our holes to make sure they're just nice and snug for the winter. So when spring comes along and it warms up and that last hard frost, we're certain that it's gone and winter's left us. We will come out, we will take this mulch off, and we'll take the tarps up so that it doesn't get too hot under there, and then we'll wait for the greens to pop up, and then we will catch up with you then and see what's happening. Can't wait to see you.